Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a review of the Hermes Kelly 28 in the retourné style. If you guys missed the unboxing of this Kelly, I will link it right up here. But basically, I picked up a Kelly 28. This is my first Kelly 28 and I think that we need to talk about it, okay? Obviously, you guys know there is such a huge hype surrounding Hermes bags, so that's why I recently put up my Birkin 30 review, so I'll link that right up here. But we did the Birkin one, now we got to do the Kelly one, right? So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on the Hermes Kelly 28, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you are going to say, if you're not already subscribed, assume so. I post on Wednesday. No, I don't. Well, I kind of do. I've been doing better recently. My bra is falling, in case you were wondering what that is. I try my best to post on Wednesdays and on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I feel like you're going to be here when I do. If you like luxury, you like handbags, you like fashion, you like Hermes, you like the Kelly 28, I feel like this is definitely where you're going to be. So you should subscribe if you're not already, and you should follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just a Katie Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day is a reel, outfit of the day, something on stories. It's a lot, okay? We post a lot over there, so you should follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the review. So this is the Hermes Kelly 28. Like I said, this one is in Togo leather, in blue Zanzibar with gold hardware. Is that all in the retourné style? That's all the specs. So just as a quick overview on what the Kelly bag looks like, this is it. You have one handle as opposed to the Birkin, which has two handles, which I will be doing a whole Birkin versus Kelly review maybe later on today if I have time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So it does have one handle. You do have a flap and a turn lock with two sangles. And you would obviously, just to open the bag, you would just undo the turn lock, remove the two sangles, and just open the flap. Turning it around, you'll see this is where your sangles are connected. So if you opened the bag right on the side, you'll see that it kind of widens the sangles here. And if you wanted to tighten it up, you would just pull the sangles inwards. Right above your turn lock, it should say Hermes Paris, made in France. And that's pretty much it. The back does not have a pocket. The bottom does have 4 feet. For the interior, there is a zip pocket on the back, which you can see there. And on the front, there is a slip pocket that is kind of divided into two. So this is the slip pocket, but it's kind of stitched down the middle. So it's like a 2-piece nugget, you know? Hermes Kellys all come with a removable strap. It is not adjustable. If you look at the strap, you'll see that there are 2 D-rings. So there's one that's moving kind of more outward, if that makes sense. And then there's one that actually is attached to the handle itself. So this one is going to be for the strap. This is what the strap looks like. So you'll just open the clasp, just as you would assume that you would, put it right on. It's relatively easy to do, I think. And there you go. Now you've got the strap on the bag. I will say the hooks, I guess, the clasp is on a swivel, so it doesn't even matter how you put it on here. But I do like to take it off just because I don't want to leave any indentations of like this hook on here, or have, you know, the hardware just unnecessarily like clanging and banging against each other. So that's why I like to remove it and put it away at the end of the day whenever I'm done using it, and put it on my shelf. Now I will say, when I use the Kelly, I don't do the whole to-do, okay? I'm not gonna put the turn lock and the sangle. It's just too much work. So for me, what I do is I just put the flap over, turn the lock, and leave it as such. So the sangles are kind of tucked underneath. And I feel like that's just way easier to get into it. When I store it, I do store it with the sangles, you know, on it properly though. So we're just going to do it up together again, just for good measure. If you guys want to see how I tie my twillies on my Birkins or Kellys, definitely go watch that Birkin 30 review that I recently did, because I did it with you in that video. So here we go. To close it up, you're just going to bring down the flap. I've recently discovered that this sangle should be on top, because this one does say Hermes Paris on it. I don't know if it'll come up on camera because of the lights, but this one does not. So my assumption is that it's because this one is supposed to be on the bottom. So you're just going to put the 2 sangles on, then turn the turn lock, and then you should be pretty much good to go. So I am going to measure out some of the specs of the bag with the tape measure. I don't know what happened to my pink one, you guys. I No clue what happened, but this one honestly is even better because it does this. And I love that. Like I will just sit there and just do that all day. Anyways, that's irrelevant. So obviously the Kelly 28 is called the Kelly 28 because it's supposed to measure 28 centimeters across the bottom. So let's see if that actually checks out. And it does. It is 28 centimeters, which is about 11 inches. I'll do the height right up until here. Like I'm not going to include the handle in the height. The height is going to be about 7.5 inches, which is about 19 centimeters. The width, and again, just like with the Birkin, it is kind of tapered off. I will do the top width, which would be the smallest portion, and then the bottom width, which would be the larger portion. So the bottom is 12 centimeters, which is 4.75 inches. Then the top will be 1.5 inches and 4 centimeters. For the handle drop, and I mean just this top handle here, that is going to be 10 centimeters, which is for probably 3.75 to 4 inches. I will also measure the actual strap to the bag. That's about 17 inches, which is about 44 centimeters. When I was looking to buy a Kelly, I was very open whether it was going to be a 28 or a 25. I didn't care. I did specifically want the retourné style. So if you guys don't know, the cellier style, which is actually most people's preference, is where the stitching is on the outside. So the bag just looks a little bit more structured. You can see the stitching on the sides. But this is the retourné style, which means that you can see the piping on the sides instead. The retourné is much more of a relaxed shape. It's just more malleable, more easy. This is usually made in leathers that are softer, like Clement, Togo, things like that, Evercolor. Whereas the cellier is made more in like box, Epsom, more of the structured leathers from Hermes. The cellier style has a tendency to get more corner wear than the retourné style does, because this is obviously like flipped in. These corners are not as harsh and as like aggressive as the cellier would be. For me, this is just so easy and carefree. A lot of people complain about the opening of the Kelly, but to me, it's really not that bad. Like if I had to do the sangles every single time I was out, I could, and I wouldn't feel like it's such a big deal. I don't, because I'm lazy. Who wants to do that? Not me. But I think I could, and like I would survive. Most people that go for the Kelly over the Birkin do so because of the strap. I do think it is really helpful to have both the top handle option and the strap option. Now this strap is not a crossbody length for me. I think that this probably wouldn't work for most people as a crossbody bag. I mean, maybe if you were like really skinny or really short, it would work, but I'm just going to generalize and say that this is a shoulder strap. That doesn't bother me because I don't really think that I would want to wear this bag as a crossbody bag. All Kelly bags, with the exception of the mini Kelly, come with 2 keys, a lock, and a clochette, which some people like to dangle from the bag. I don't do that, and I mentioned this also in my Birkin review. I don't like the fact that there's something dangling on my bag in general. I don't like that. But also, I don't want the leather to get scratched. And I feel like because the lock and clochette is a little bit heavy, it could have the tendency to like sway back and forth and maybe scratch the leather. So I just avoid that by not putting it on at all. I also feel like people like to put rodeos on their Birkins and Kellys. For me, the Kelly is not a bag that should have a rodeo, just because, and obviously do whatever you want. Please do whatever you want. If you like a rodeo on your Kelly, if you want 3 rodeos on your Kelly, please do that. But for me, it would get annoying, and that's just because, well, I don't like rodeos in general. But if I did, I wouldn't put it on, because if the rodeo is here on your bag and you go to open the flap, like that's going to be, the rodeo will be right here. How are you going to open the flap with that just like dangling from here? Because this is in Togo, this is definitely going to slouch. I mean, it's already got a little bit of a slouch to it. But Togo, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful leathers. So I am very cool with this. I will say this bag currently only has stuffing in it, nothing else. And it is a little heavy. I can tell if I was going to hold this in my hand just like this all day, like that's going to be annoying. That's going to annoy me because it is a little bit heavy. I do think that once you start packing things into it, it's going to get even heavier. So definitely keep that in mind. But that is, I guess, when it comes in handy that you have this strap, because then obviously that's going to be a little bit easier distributed on your shoulder. So I just went to grab my work bag and it is truly disgusting, you guys. I'm gonna show you and embarrass myself, but you gotta remember, I just like throw this thing around. Like I will put it anywhere. So this is what it is. This is my COS bag. I don't know. I'll link it in the description box. I got this for Christmas last year and I've been obsessed with it. It's ginormous and I just toss any old thing in here and it's so dirty. Like, look at this. And I've washed this before, but look at that. Stop, I'm disgusting. Okay, I'm going to take the things out of here and I'm going to put them into the Kelly and see what fits. I mean, listen, this is a not large, it's a medium size bag. So I feel like most things are gonna fit. I do not have an organizer in this bag. I do keep it like semi-stuffed, but I don't keep an organizer in here just because I don't care. So of course, the first thing is my wallet. You guys have seen this thing so many times. This is a zippy coin purse by Louis Vuitton. I am like very anti-SLG. Like I have this one and that's it. I don't care. So I'm just gonna throw it in the bag and it fits. This is my car key, house key situation. I'm gonna put it in and it will fit, I'm sure. I have a bag hook here with my last name initial. Fits. This is a lip gloss from Dose of Colors in the color Undressed. I'm not wearing it today, but it's in my bag, so just gonna put it right in there. A second bag hook. I'm like 90% sure that this came in a pack of 2. I don't think I would have bought 2. So we're gonna put that in because that was in the bag, right? I have a body lotion. I would not normally keep this in a Birkin or a Kelly because I'm scared. But it was in my big bag, so we're gonna just put it in for now. I have a second lip product. This is from ColourPop in the shade Cookie. I'm also not wearing that right now. Actually, since I'm here, I might as well just tell you what I am wearing right now. What am I wearing right now? I'm wearing ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Wish. Don't know if they still sell that, but that's what I'm wearing. Anastasia Beverly Hills Mirror. We're gonna put that in as well. I have a pair of sunglasses in there. These are from Key Australia. I think these are like a really old style. I don't think they make these anymore, but they're not even in a case. Like I just have no home training. We're gonna put them right in. They still fit. Everything still fits. Definitely heavy. Like this is more than I would carry in this bag. I do love this bag. I love the Kelly 28 in general. I think this is the perfect size of a Kelly. Again, I don't have a size 25 to compare it to. I know that's probably most people's favorite size. If you were looking to get a quota bag and you were looking at the Kelly and you were wondering if getting the Kelly 28 in the retourné style would be a good idea, I'm going to have to say, yeah, it's going to be a great idea. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to enjoy it. I really think it's very easy and user-friendly. I feel like these bags, when we look at them, we're kind of putting them on a pedestal and then we're kind of nervous to actually use them. You know, they are very expensive bags. Like I completely understand. But at the end of the day, you got to use the bag. Do I think it's worth the price? Now that's a whole different situation. If you guys saw my Birkin review, I kind of went into this a little bit. Something that's worth it to me may not be worth it to you. To me, it was 100 times worth the price, and I would continue to pay this price for more Kelly 28s in retourné without a shadow of a doubt. Like it's like not even a question to me. I would get 100 Kelly 28s if I could. Like I don't care. I think they're just the perfect bag. But that is it for this review. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Do you have a Kelly 28? Is it on your wish list? Do you like the Cellier style or the retourné style better? Definitely let me know in the comments. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
It's my mommy's favorite color. And it's a Kelly and it's a gold. It's a Kelly 25.
It's a Kelly 28.